Arthur Antunes Coimbra, born the 3rd of March 1953 in Rio de Janeiro, better known as Zico, is a Brazilian coach and former footballer, often called the White Pelé. He was a creative player, gifted with excellent technical ability and vision, and he is considered one of the most skilled finishers and best passers ever. Arguably the world's best player of the late 1970s and early 80s, he is regarded as one of the best playmakers and free-kick specialists of all time. Able to bend the ball in all directions, in 1999, Zico came 8th in the FIFA Player of the Century Grand Jury vote, and in 2004 was named in the FIFA 100 list of the world's greatest living players, according to Pelé, generally considered the best player ever, throughout the years. The one player that came closest to me was Zico. Zico has coached the Japanese national team, appearing in the 2006 FIFA World Cup, and winning the Asian Cup 2004, and Fenerbahçe, a quarter-finalist in 2007-08 in the Champions League. Under his command, he was announced as the head coach of CSKA Moscow in January 2009. On the 16th of September 2009, Zico was signed by Greek side Olympiacos for a 2-year contract after the club's previous coach, Tamuri Ketsbaya, was sacked. He was fired 4 months later, on the 19th of January 2010. Born in 1953, Zico came from a lower-middle-class family of Portuguese origin, in the neighborhood of Quintino Bocaiúva, Rio de Janeiro. In common with many young Brazilians, his passion for the sport made him famous in the neighborhood, where people would gather to see the boy's brilliant performances against older children and teenagers. At the time he was playing for Juventude, a local futsal street team ran by his older brothers and friends, and had also begun to play for futsal club River Football Club on Sundays. In 1967, at 14 years old, he had a scheduled trial at America, where his brothers Antunes and Edu were professional players, but on a Sunday, during a River match, Zico scored 9 goals and caught the attention of radio reporter Celso Garcia, who asked Zico's father to take him to a trial at Flamengo instead. Being a Flamengo fan, Zico had his father's approval, beginning his path towards becoming one of the most admired players in the history of the sport. Zico was not physically strong, and his story of determination and discipline began with a hard muscle and body development program conducted by the physical education teacher Jose Roberto Francolashi. The combination of hard work and also a special diet sponsored by his team enabled Zico to develop a strong body and become an athlete. This later proved to be essential for his success. In the 1978 World Cup against Sweden, Zico headed a corner kick into the goal in the final minute of the match, Cup, defeating Italy in the third-place final. Zico also won another bronze medal with Brazil in the 1979 Copa América. He played in the 1986 FIFA World Cup while still injured, and missed a penalty during regular time in the quarter-final match against France. The match ended in a tie which led to a shootout. Zico then scored his goal, but penalties missed by Socrates and Julio Cesar knocked Brazil out, having been cleared of all the tax evasion charges by Italian officials in 1988. Zico decided to pay a tribute to Udine, the city that had madly welcomed him 6 years before, and played his farewell match for the Selecao in March 1989, losing 1-2 to a World All-Stars team at Stadio Friuli.